2 weeks straight. If you want to do it for 2 hours at a time, you might only need to do it for 5 days in a row. Whenever you start to see the teeth whitening take effect, that's when you can stop.
So my dad was wanting to throw this banana away, and I was like, Dad, don't throw away the bananas with the brown spots. They have more antioxidants. You're basically not even getting any antioxidants before the brown spots. But he's like, I don't like that. I'm not going to eat them when they're brown. I'm like, damn it, man. Guess I'll eat all the antioxidant rich bananas, even though my dad needs them because he's older than me. My first sweet tooth, Jolly Sweet meal of the day. Pancakes, banana, ice cream. So I've recently started getting a lot more friend requests on Facebook. Literally 2 weeks ago, my friends list was at 1,900. Now my friends list count is at 2,500 something, like 600 friends in 2 weeks. Insane. But with that comes a lot of fake profiles, and some of them are pretty funny. Her name is literally Yas. Like, Yas. I'm not going to add you because you're not real. But guys, we're going to do something to this hair because it needs something done. And then we're going to the gym to do a legs deload. Probably not even going to do squats today because I want to take a break from squats and just focus on quads. The quad isolation. I haven't had a white monster in weeks. There needs to be a white monster in this hand. Haha!
I'm asking why I'm not by your side. I'm following the tide, just following my pride. Your footprints in the sand start to fade away. I'm walking down the streets, everyone looking at me. On my head high, honey, cause I'm fuck all these bitches. They said that I'm fucking crazy, but baby, come on, it's easy. I kill all these fucking MCs cause I don't care about mine. And I rap bullshit, but I found that's funny. My English smells shit, but I don't mind. And I do my things, yes, in my mind I bleed. But I drum my cheers, baby, give me some beers. I'm following the tide, just following my pride. Your footprints in the sand start to fade away. You turn my heart to stone. It weighs down an anchor. Love run through my veins, but now it's turned to anger. A broken glass of wine, hot crimson in the carpet. This is why I'm not by your side. I'm following the tide, just following my pride. Your footprints in the...
What's up guys, it is Tuesday, October 24th. I think 24th, let me be sure. Tuesday, October 25th, actually. It's Tuesday, October 25th. I have problems. The grind doesn't know which day of the week it is. Anyways, I wanted to tell you guys like something funny that happened yesterday. So I was on Facebook, right? And a couple days ago, this girl sent me a friend request. I accept most of my friend requests if they're real people and they look like normal people. So I accepted it a couple days ago. So she posted a status yesterday saying who all is single, and 103 guys liked it. And so I commented and I was like, apparently a lot of people. And then she was like, yeah, apparently 103 people. Or no, she said 99. At the time it was 99, so she was like, yeah, 99. I'm like, oh god. So I inboxed her and I was like, get ready to get inbox messages from like 10 different guys saying hey and hey beautiful, because they're all single and you posted a status update about who's all single and lots of guys gave you attention. I didn't say those exact things. I just said, I just inboxed her and said, get ready to get messages saying hey and hey beautiful from like 10 different guys. She blocked me. She blocked me. She blocked me, God. I was making a joke, but she got so mad about the fact that I was pointing out that she was trying to get attention that she blocked my ass. Oh my God. She's the one that added me. People can't take jokes these days. Can't take jokes. Can't take them. One of the things she said is that people annoy her. And I'm like, well, damn, if people annoy you, maybe you should stop posting status updates that draw in people to give you attention that are going to annoy you. It's one of those, I don't know if you guys have ever met those girls that are either popular in high school or are really pretty and popular on Facebook, and so they get like 100 to 200 likes per picture, and they post status updates that will get attention just so that they can pretty much not talk to any of the guys that gave them attention. It seemed like one of those types of girls. I thought that was a funny and interesting story. I know that some of you people have encountered this same thing, whether you're male or female. Guys and girls both do this same thing, because guys and girls both want attention at times, and Facebook is a good place to get it. So guys, I wanted to kind of give you a tour of my life and show you some of my successes and my failures, and just how long I've been doing this fitness thing, just how long I've been doing this stuff with cameras, and just how long I've been into business for myself as a creative. I've been doing this stuff since I was very young. So if you guys don't want to see this, please skip it. It's probably going to be a little bit lengthy. If not, enjoy. So I don't know if I told you guys, but a little over a year ago, I did work on an app called Kindline. The goal of the app was to help Kindle readers, people that read on the Kindle, Amazon Kindle platform, to read faster, to help the saccading of their eyes, to get them to the point where they could speed read at a point where they're reading 5 times their normal pace within a month or so. And so this is the commercial that I made and pitched to 5 investors, one of which of the investors was Jeff Hoffman, the founder of Priceline. We are actually friends now because of that, which is pretty cool. This was a couple years ago, just so you guys know. Well, this is the board. This is the our team that I had at the beginning, the people that I work with me. He was in a different country. Amergrov, however you say his name. And guys, another story about this. This guy ended up being a criminal that was working with a lot of people and lied about his identity, lied about his business partnerships, and stole over $2 million from entrepreneurs. I myself only gave him $500. A woman from the UK that was starting up an app gave him $30,000, and the CIA was actually investigating this guy, so I had to get rid of him, and I was going to partner with just an investor and have the investor was going to pick who would be my programmer. And one of the deals that I was going with was the investor wanted to pick my programmer and my developer if they were going to invest in the product. So I ended up doing that. But this is kind of like my slides that I did. What's the problem? Conclusion. You can read through this if you want to. You can stop it and read through it. This is what I pitched. This is what I actually pitched to the board of investors. And so this is how long I've been in the business entrepreneurship game, guys. It goes back way before YouTube. I did try to do things other than fitness. This was a big fail for me, but at the same time I learned so much from this experience. I learned how to pitch to investors. I learned how to develop a online product. I learned how to do a SWOT analysis. I learned how to look at all of the different competition. This is all the competition that I had to go against. I studied and researched all this. I looked at where they were succeeding. I looked at where they were falling. I pitched all of this to the board of investors. Marketing, collaboration, demographic, psychographic, and this is what they would have been investing in when I pitched it to them. And this is, yep, all my Facebook stuff. Yep, so yeah, pretty cool stuff. You got that. I want to show you guys the actual commercial for the app Kindleline, and the reason it was called Kindleline is the idea was to have a line streaming under the words. You could control the speed of your line depending on how fast you're getting to read, and by the time that VR came out, basically I was going to have it where it could sense your eye movement and the line would start to speed up over time and really work well with the circading of your eyes, the natural circading of your eyes. But the problem was it was ahead of its time. My timing was off. Even though this didn't go on and become a big company and I wanted to partner with Amazon on this, I learned a lot of valuable information, and I will take it back for nothing. I got to go in front of a board of billionaire investors and pitch. That was one experience that I will never ever forget, and the people that I met, it was insane. Just the fact that I was able to be in the same room as these types of people. It was crazy. I'm forever grateful for the experience and the insights and the knowledge that I've learned from working on this app. That, like, I literally was on a treadmill one day and I was like, oh, I should try this, and I started putting it together. And over a 4 or 5 month period, I fabricated everything together. I put a team together and went and pitched to a board of 5 investors. Now I want to show you guys a couple of other things that I worked on. So another thing that I worked on around the same time was a series called Versus Heroes. Basically what this series was is I would put people up against each other, and like someone like Steve Jobs and Bill Gates, Dwayne Johnson, Arnold Schwarzenegger, I would put these people together and sort of compare them, people that I looked up to, sort of compare their upbringings, their psychology, their childhoods, their adult, like everything, where their failures were, what they thought about success, what they thought about failure. I would compare everything and say, okay, this is how this person thought, and this is how this person thought, and hopefully this could help all of you guys if you read this stuff. So let me show you guys that real quick. So here are all the Versus Heroes books that I had written. Now on these, I was the publisher. I put together the ideas, I put together kind of what I wanted someone to write, and I hired someone to ghostwrite all of these books for me. I didn't actually write them, but I had a whole lot to do with every little part of the book coming together. So technically, I had the idea, I got someone else to write it. One of the more successful books that, I think this one made $300 or $400, which is not a lot to you guys, but the actual cost of making these books was only about $30 or $40 when I made them, so not too big of a deal. So this book, Stephen Hawking versus Albert Einstein, awesome read if you ever want to check it out. I'm not trying to sell you guys on this stuff. I just want to show you what I've done in my past. I have Steve Jobs versus Bill Gates, Men of Visions and Innovations. I have Tony Robbins versus Napoleon Hill, which a lot of people like this book. So this book and Stephen Hawking and Albert Einstein were 2 books that did very well. I actually wrote this one. This one I wrote, We Are Heroes. It was a philosophy book that completely out of my own head. There was no research involved. I just sat down one day and wrote a small book. If you guys want to know how I think and want to get to know me better and want to know my philosophy and you want to be like really inspired, get my book We Are Heroes. It's free. You can literally read the book in about 20 minutes. It's a tiny little baby book, and it might really open your eyes. Like it's very deep. If you're the type of person that likes really, really deep stuff that most other people won't understand, then check this book out. It's free. I would love for you guys to check it out. We have Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Dwayne Johnson, Self-Made Legends. We have Mark Zuckerberg versus the Google Brothers, Great Men with Great Vision. We have Donald Trump versus Richard Branson, which are people that I also studied a lot. We have Elon Musk versus Henry Ford. Now, these books have 1 star for really, really stupid reasons. Elon Musk versus Henry Ford, the review that gave me 1 star actually said that an informative but rather superficial book, which I have no idea what that means. Obviously, they thought it was informative, but they still gave it 1 star because it was quote-unquote superficial. So that will make your Amazon book fall on its face, which these two did. Donald Trump versus Richard Branson. The review on this is just silly because it has nothing to do with me. Supposed to download a sample of Donald Trump versus Richard Branson. Instead, Amazon sends me to Arnold Schwarzenegger versus Dwayne Johnson. What are you doing, Amazon? And you gave me a 1 star for Amazon's mistake. I had nothing to do with this. Sent out wrong book on download. I'm sorry. I wish you wouldn't have gave me a 1 star because I had nothing to do with that. You didn't even read the book, so they basically gave Amazon a 1 star, but I took the 1 star. Amazon didn't take the hit. I did as the publisher. So you have this series that I would say this series altogether maybe made me $500, maybe. Maybe spent $200 on the series total, $250. So I mean, I really didn't make much money from it, but it was a learning experience. I've always been obsessed with learning about successful people. These are all people that I greatly look up to, and I just studied their entire lives, like Stephen Hawking, Albert Einstein, Jobs, Gates, Hill, Robbins, Schwarzenegger, Johnson, Google Brothers, Mark Zuckerberg. All these people I look up to greatly, and I've listened to hour-long interviews on them. I've read their books. Everything that they've put out, I've studied it because, guys, I'm not just in this game to be like a fitness YouTuber. I want to build an empire. As cheesy as that sounds, I have big ideas. And once I get bigger on YouTube, once I get bigger with publishing, once my program Alpha 100 gets bigger, I'm going to start working on developing bigger products. I'm still going to film most likely on a daily basis, but I have big plans, guys. I have really big plans, even though I've had some failure. This is the most recent series of books that I've done. I have my FitnessPal Hacks, which basically teaches you how to become a practitioner with MyFitnessPal. The book is free. I just wanted to help people with that one. You can download it if you want to. It teaches you how to use the app, and it also gives you some pointers of how to kind of do things that some people might not understand how to do that will help you. I consider them hacks. That's why I call it MyFitnessPal Hacks. You have a Fitness for Women series, which was actually very successful. We have a whole series. I think I made 4 books. These 3, and then this one over here. Actually, I have 5. It looks like, yeah, 5. So I had 5. Including the bundle 5. I had a bundle that has all of them, and then all of them are 99 cents for the ebook and $6 for the paperback version. This series was pretty successful. I believe it made me, it's probably around $1,000 that I've made on this, and this is this year. So I've done all these books this year. So the 21 weight loss myths. MyFitnessPal Hacks. These 2 that are 0 are actually part of Alpha 100. So if you want to check these out and eventually get the program, they will help you with the program because they're technically kind of part of the program to get you kind of primed and ready for the program. Because when people do the program, I want them to have all the myths out of their head about fitness, whether they're about bulking or cutting weight or shredding or anything. I found the worst myths that irritate me the most and put them in a book for free for you guys. Also have MyFitnessPal Hacks. If you know any girls that are looking to build up their lower body, these might look like kind of silly, but I actually spent days and days and days and weeks of research and put together everything to the T that could help women go from the day they walk into the gym up until 4 or 5 years into it. Everything that they need to do, the workout structure, the exercises they need to be doing, the form on the exercises they need to be doing, pictures of all of that stuff. It's very, very in-depth. It's $5. It's probably worth $500 or $600 of information, but because marketing, guys, it's just these are things that could have been very successful. I'm very proud of these things, but I didn't have the marketing to get them to where they deserve to be. But now I do. So my next book, as you guys already know, is going to be a flagship book. It's going to be under myself, Jordan Miller. So it is going to be affiliated with all of these books, but it's an actual like serious book that I spent $2,000 on. All of these books I spent $50 or less. Hashtag Gains, the Modern Day Encyclopedia of Dieting, which is going to be on here. I spent $2,000 on that book. It's an actual like fully published book with 400 pages on the paperback, 500 pages on the ebook. It covers everything in like the history of dieting, from macros to intuitive eating, to meal plans, to bro dieting, to all the stupid diets you shouldn't do, to metabolism, to how to proper nutrition, like everything you could possibly imagine about modern day dieting and getting shredded, getting built for fitness, bodybuilding, physique. All of that stuff's going to be in this one book that I'm going to give you guys for $1 the first couple of days it comes out, but it's going to go up to $5 to $10, so just so you guys know. So also wanted to show you guys, I did actually start YouTube back in 2013. This is actually not my first channel. I had another channel that was started at the end of 2012. Something happened to it, so I had to start this channel. I called myself Young and Driven Fitness back in 2013. Did a lot of videos, but ultimately decided that I wasn't doing it for the right reasons, so I quit YouTube and started joining acting classes and doing auditions as an actor, and I was an actor for over 3 years. So, yep, had a lot of videos back then. This is like freaking OG Young Jordan, like way back. So I did YouTube 2013, stopped and did some other stuff. And guys, this is only a piece of the things that I've been doing. I have done so much more than this. So many things that I have done, somewhat had some success on, some learning experience, and then other things that I've just completely failed on. I mean, it's life, guys. What I want you guys to take from this is that what you're doing could be the rest of your life. What you're doing could be a learning experience. What you're doing could be a humbling experience. And what you're doing could change the world. You don't know, so it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you love what you're doing, you need to put 100% in it, regardless of what may or may not happen. You're going to grow from it, it's going to change you, and it's going to help you change the world, regardless of if you're going to stick with it for the rest of your life or it's just a learning experience and it's a means to an end. I will tell you guys that I don't plan on stopping YouTube videos like anytime soon or ever. What I've done is taking my knowledge from startups that I've done okay with, startups that I've failed on, YouTube, acting, business, entrepreneurship, film, cinematography. I've taken my knowledge from all of this and I'm putting it under one facet, which is going to be YouTube. It's going to be Amazon writing. It's going to be creating programs. It's going to be creating products and eventually creating companies in the future, guys. So that's me. That is my vision. That is kind of the gist of what I've done and what I want to do. It actually goes much deeper than that, but I'm not going to film a 1 hour video for you guys because I don't want you to have to sit through a 1 hour video just right now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, guys. I'm going to go to the gym and hit an upper body deload, and I'll start back filming tomorrow. Might actually go up the mountain tomorrow, so if I do that, that'll be cool. That'll be good to film. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All love. Until next time, please press the like button. It really helps me tremendously. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. If you have any questions or concerns, comment below.